Europe is not just a continent, it is a collection of dreams. From snow-capped mountains to sun-drenched coastal towns, ancient streets whispering of history to places so beautiful it seems unreal, Europe has it all. But today, we're not talking about everywhere. Today, we're counting down the 15 most beautiful, but now you can sit back and grab your coffee and popcorn. Europe is not just a country, it's a place to dream. Number 1. Imagine. You are standing on the top of a mountain, the blue sea in front, the clear sky above your head, and rows of white houses all around, with blue roofs. This is not a dream, this is Santorini, Greece, one of the most beautiful islands in the world. Santorini is a place where time seems to slow down as soon as you step foot in it. The island was formed from volcanic lava, so the natural formation here is completely different. The houses hanging from the cliffs make it seem like a city built on clouds. The most famous place in Santorini is Oia. The sunset here is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Every afternoon, people wait quietly, and as the sun slowly sinks into the sea, the entire sky fills with orange, pink, and purple. That moment is worth capturing in your mind, not on camera. The beaches here are also extraordinary. The red sand of Red Beach, the black sand of Parissa Beach, everything makes Santorini unique. And the food? Fresh seafood, Greek salad, feta cheese, and local wine. Once you try it, you won't forget it. Santorini is not just a place to travel. It is a perfect blend of love, peace, and beauty. If you are looking for a place that will touch your heart, Santorini will not disappoint you. Number 2. There are no roads around, no cars, just silent water, slowly floating gondolas, and buildings that are hundreds of years old. Welcome to the most unique city in the world, Venice, Italy. Venice is a city that stands on water. Here, canals replace roads and boats replace cars. Every corner of this city seems to be filled with history and romance. While walking, you will suddenly see a beautiful bridge at the end of a narrow street, and it will feel like you have gone back 100 years in a time machine. The heart of Venice is the Grand Canal. During the day, it is bustling with boats and vaporettos, and in the evening, the sunset lights up the water, turning the entire city golden. And if you want something romantic, take a gondola ride and see the city. That's the real magic of Venice. St. Mark's Square and St. Mark's Basilica are the pride of Venice. Surrounded by pigeons, live music, and historic architecture, it's a cinematic experience. The food in Venice is also unforgettable. Fresh seafood, Italian pasta, pizza, and finally a cup of real Italian coffee, full of flavor. And of course, try the gelato. It tastes different in Venice. Venice is not just a city, it's a feeling, where every wave tells a story, and every evening is as peaceful as love. Number 3. Imagine an iron tower slowly glows in the evening light, surrounded by golden light, and a soft melody wafts through the air. Welcome to Paris, the most romantic city in the world, the heart of France. Paris is a city where every street tells a story. This city is not just for love, it is a perfect blend of art, history, and beauty. As you walk, you will see buildings that are centuries old, people sitting in front of cafes drinking coffee, and a different slow rhythm all around. The symbol of Paris is the Eiffel Tower. Its beauty is different during the day, but when the lights come on at night, the whole city changes like magic. Once you see that scene, it is impossible to forget. For art lovers, there is the Louvre Museum, where the smile of Mona Lisa arouses the curiosity of thousands of people. And a little further away is the Notre Dame Cathedral, whose Gothic architecture will leave you speechless. Walking along the Seine River gives you a different perspective on Paris. A boat trip in the evening creates a romantic scene with the city lights falling on the water. And the food? French croissants, pastries, cheese, and a glass of wine? Incomparable in taste and feel. Paris is not just a city, it's a feeling where love, art, and beauty live together. Number 4. An ancient city made of stone stands beside the blue Adriatic Sea, surrounded by massive walls and red-roofed houses gleaming in the sunlight. Welcome to Dubrovnik, the most beautiful and historic city in Croatia. Dubrovnik is called the Pearl of the Adriatic. The history of this city is almost 1,000 years old. Walking along the cobblestone streets, you will feel like you have entered a medieval story. Every wall and every alley here speaks in its own way. Dubrovnik's biggest attraction is the Old Town and its massive city walls. Walking along these walls, you can see two views at once, the blue sea on one side and the red-roofed city on the other. This view has made Dubrovnik one of the most photogenic cities in the world. Stratton Street is the city's main thoroughfare. Quiet in the morning, lively in the evening, all around cafes, live music, and the hustle and bustle of people. And for those who love movies or series, Dubrovnik is special, because many scenes from the popular series Game of Thrones were shot here. For sea lovers, there is a beach called Bani. This beach, located between the mountains and the city walls, is absolutely perfect. Don't forget the food, fresh seafood, local pasta, and delicious Croatian wine. Dubrovnik is not just a city, it is a wonderful combination of history, beauty, and the sea. Colorful houses on the hillside, a yellow tram slowly ascending the narrow stone streets, and the blue waters of the Atlantic Ocean in the distance. Welcome to Lisbon, the vibrant and romantic capital of Portugal. Lisbon is a city where history and modernity breathe together. The imprint of Roman, Moorish, and European culture is hidden in every wall of this city. Walking along the hilly roads here, if you suddenly stand at a viewpoint, a wonderful view of the entire city will open before your eyes. Alfama is the most famous area of Lisbon. The narrow streets, old houses, and the view of clothes drying on balconies will take you back hundreds of years. In the evening, the cafes here play fado music, the soul of Lisbon. And of course, the Belém Tower and the Jerónimos Monastery, symbols of Portugal's glorious history. Number 5. As the sun sets, the colorful houses on the hill turn golden. The calm waters of the river below, and a yellow tram slowly rings its bell on the narrow street. Welcome to Lisbon, the heart of Portugal, a city that will slowly make you fall in love. Lisbon is one of the oldest cities in Europe, but its soul is still young. History and modern life walk side by side here. Being a hilly city, Lisbon has a stunning viewpoint hidden at every corner, from which the entire city can be seen at a glance. The soul of Lisbon is hidden in the Alfama district. The narrow streets, the old houses, the clothes hanging in the windows, everything tells a story. As evening falls, the small cafes here begin to play fado songs, the melody of love, pain, and memory. If you want to know history, go to the Belém Tower and the Jerónimos Monastery. Once upon a time, this is where Portugal's legendary sailors set sail. These places teach Lisbon to stand proudly. And the food? Lisbon is truly a foodie's paradise. Grilled sardines, fresh seafood, and finally the famous pastel de nata with hot coffee. One bite and you'll understand why people come back here again and again. Lisbon doesn't scream beauty, it slowly seeps into the heart. Once you see this city, you won't just travel, you'll feel it. Number 6, where water replaces roads, boats replace traffic, and a quiet lifestyle replaces the hustle and bustle. Welcome to Amsterdam, Netherlands, one of the most unique and romantic cities in Europe. Amsterdam is called the City of Canals. There are more than 165 canals spread throughout the city, which are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Rows of colorful houses along the canals, small bridges, all together, you will feel like you are walking on a movie set. Here, bicycles are king over cars. From small children to office workers, everyone is on bicycles. This city will teach you that slow life is real luxury. Do you love art? Then the Van Gogh Museum and the Rijksmuseum are heaven for you. And if you want to get a touch of history, the Anne Frank House, where a small house hides a huge story. If you come in spring, you will find the Keukenhof Gardens nearby, the most beautiful flower garden in the world filled with millions of colorful tulips. Amsterdam is even more different at night. The reflection of lights in the canal water, the warm light of cafes. The city is absolutely magical then. Amsterdam is not just a travel destination, it's a feeling. Would you ever like to come here? Tell me in the comments. Number 7, where every street tells a story, and every corner seems to have come out of a fairy tale. Welcome to Prague, Europe's city of 100 spires. Prague means royal castles, old churches, and centuries-old architecture. The city is watched over by the massive Prague Castle, one of the largest ancient castle complexes in the world. When you see the entire city from here, it will seem as if time has stopped. The heart of Prague is the Charles Bridge. Walking on this bridge at sunrise or sunset is magical, surrounded by artists, musicians, and vintage lampposts, all in all, a unique experience. Stand in the old town square and see the 600-year-old astronomical clock. Crowds gather to watch the clock show every hour, because it doesn't just show time, it shows history. The Czech Republic means beer. In Prague, you will find the best and cheapest beer in the world. Small pubs, local food, and friendly people, this is where the soul of this city lies. Prague is even more mysterious at night. The castle gleaming in the lights, the reflections in the river, the city was absolutely cinematic. Prague is not just a city, it is a living history. Do you want to get lost in this fairy tale city? Let us know in the comments. Number 8. Where music floats in the air, walking on the streets feels like history is walking beside you. Welcome to Vienna, Austria, the music capital of the world. This city gave birth to Mozart, Beethoven, Strauss. Music is not only heard here, but also felt. On the corner of the street in front of the Opera House, Vienna itself is like a live concert. Vienna means royalty. Schönbrunn Palace, the pride of the Habsburg Empire, its halls, gardens, and vast beauty will take you to the era of kings. And Hofburg Palace still tells the story of centuries. Do you love art? Then Gustav Klimt's famous The Kiss, kept in the Belvedere Palace, is a must-see for you. Every museum here is a perfect combination of history and art. Vienna's cafe culture is recognized by UNESCO. A cup of Viennese coffee with Sachertorte. A trip to Vienna is incomplete without this experience. Vienna's specialty is here. Ancient palaces on one side, modern art on the other, clean city and slow life. Time does not pass quickly here, but rather passes beautifully. Vienna is not just a city to see, but a city to experience. Would you like to get lost in this city of royal melodies? Tell us in the comments. Number 9. Where the sunset is golden, the roads are hilly, and the smell of the sea wafts from every corner. Welcome to Lisbon, Portugal, one of the most colorful and soulful cities in Europe. Lisbon is known for its iconic yellow tram. The trams that run up the narrow streets are like the heartbeat of the city. The blue and white azulejos tiles on the walls of old buildings. The city itself is an open-air museum. São Jorge Castle stands above the city. From here, the view of the entire Lisbon and the Tagus River. In a word, magical. Every viewpoint or miradoro will make you fall in love again. The soul of Lisbon is fado music, the melody of sadness, love, and nostalgia. Sitting in a small restaurant at night and listening to fado, it feels like the city is talking to you. Speaking of food, Lisbon is incomplete without pastel de nata. With one bite of the hot custard tart, you will understand why the whole world loves it. Along with seafood and local wine, full of flavor, Lisbon is close to the Belém Tower, the Jerónimos Monastery, and the golden beaches along the Atlantic. History, sea, and relaxation all in one city. Lisbon is not just a place to travel, it is a feeling, warm, colorful, and alive. Would you like to get lost in this city? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Imagine a city where every stone tells a 1,000-year story, and every street takes you deep into history. Welcome to Rome, the Eternal City. Rome means the Colosseum, where gladiator battles once shook the entire empire. Next to it is the Roman Forum, where the foundation of politics, law, and civilization was born. Walking here will feel like you are walking through time. In the heart of Rome is another country, Vatican City. The grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, and Michelangelo's ceiling in the Sistine Chapel. Once you see it, you understand why it is called the greatest work of art in the world. Rome is called the City of Fountains. It is said that if you throw a coin into the Trevi Fountain and wish, you will return to Rome again. The question is, wouldn't you want to return? Number 11. Where reality and dreams meet. Mountains, lakes, and small wooden houses. Welcome to Hallstatt, the most beautiful and fairy tale village in Austria. Hallstatt sits on the shores of Lake Hallstätter Sea, surrounded by alpine mountains. Morning mist, the reflection of the houses in the lake water. Once you see it, you will feel like you have entered a postcard. There is no hustle and bustle of a big city here. Small streets, colorful houses, flower-filled balconies. Hallstatt teaches you to live slowly. Every corner is perfect for photos. Hallstatt is not only beautiful, but also rich in history. Here is one of the oldest salt mines in the world, 7,000 years old. Because of this salt, Hallstatt was once an important settlement in Europe. Take the cable car to the Skywalk viewpoint. The entire village, lake, and mountains below. This view cannot be explained in words. You have to feel it. green mountains in summer, golden colors in autumn, snow-covered roofs in winter. Hallstatt is beautiful in all 4 seasons. Hallstatt is no ordinary travel destination. It's a peaceful dream. Do you want to get lost in a place where time moves slowly? Tell me in the comments. Number 12, where stone walls have been staring out at the sea for thousands of years, and history speaks to the blue waters. Welcome to Dubrovnik, the pearl of the Adriatic. Dubrovnik is famous for its massive old city walls. Walking over these ancient walls, you have the blue Adriatic Sea on one side, and the red-roofed old city on the other, a view that is impossible to forget. If you have watched Game of Thrones, you will recognize this city. Dubrovnik was King's Landing. But believe me, in reality the city is even more beautiful than in the series. Stratton Street, the main white stone street, is the soul of the entire old town. Surrounded by cafes, small shops, churches and squares, walking here will make you feel like time slows down. Dubrovnik is not only a city of history, but also of adventure. Kayaking along the city walls or a short trip to Lokrum Island, the sea will call you here. Looking down on the city from Mount Senior at sunset, orange sky, blue sea and stone city is a moment that will quietly make you fall in love. Dubrovnik is more than just a destination. It's a perfect blend of history, sea, and cinema. Do you want to get lost in this blue dream city? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more travel guide videos like this. Number 13, where you feel like you've entered an art gallery as soon as you walk through the streets. Welcome to Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, the capital of art and beauty. Florence means Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Botticelli. The history of Europe changed from this city. The huge dome of the Duomo Cathedral is visible from afar. It's not just a church, it's a wonder of human creation. The Uffizi Gallery is a paradise for art lovers. Some of the best works of art in the world are kept here. And when you stand in front of the David statue, you'll understand why Michelangelo is immortal. Ponte Vecchio, the old bridge, gold shops, and sunset over the Arno River. Walking on this bridge makes the city even more romantic. Florence means authentic Italian taste. Fresh pasta, pizza, gelato, and Tuscan wine. Love in every meal. Eating here is not just eating, it's an experience. If you see the whole of Florence from Piazzale Michelangelo, the red roofs, the river, and the domes of the churches, this view will be remembered for a lifetime. Florence is not just a city to see, it's a city to feel. Would you like to get lost in this city of art and romance? Let us know in the comments. Number 14. Imagine a place where mountains touch the sky, lakes sparkle like mirrors, and the air is filled with the call of adventure. Welcome to Interlaken, the adventure capital of Switzerland. Interlaken sits between 2 beautiful lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz. This combination of blue and green makes the city look like a dream. From here, you can see the 3 legendary mountains of the Swiss Alps, Eiger, Mönch, Jungfrau. In the morning, the snow-capped peaks sparkle in the sunlight. The view is quietly breathtaking. Do you love adventure? Then Interlaken is for you. Paragliding, skydiving, river rafting, hiking, there is no shortage of adrenaline here. The experience of seeing the entire valley from the sky is a must-do in your life. One of the most beautiful train routes in the world, Jungfraujoch, starts from here.